My name is Rob Crothers. I'm a family practice physician in Nanaimo, BC. I work in a 3-physician clinic. We have about 3,700 patients. When we opened the clinic, we had brand new computers, brand new Windows operating system, brand new software, and I didn't really pay much attention to the network after that. If something broke, we had the IT guys come in and fix it. And about a year ago, I thought, it's been quite a while since I've done any kind of audit or survey of our software. So I thought, maybe I'll use GFI LanGuard and get their free version for 30 days and do a tune-up. So after I did my tune-up and found that Windows Update was turned off completely on several computers, virus scanning wasn't working at all on 7 computers. Many of the virus scanning databases weren't up to date, and all sorts of software that interacts with the internet was completely out of date. So I worked for the 30 days, and at the end of the 30 days, the task was still not done. And I thought I'll just pay the small amount it takes to get 1 year of ongoing support. Security updates occur very frequently with Windows, and they occur very frequently with a lot of other products that we use to access the internet. And if those aren't up to date, in fact, we can't sometimes use those programs. So updating the software actually allows us to be confident that when we do need a particular program, it will work because it's up to date. I'm able to look after all 12 workstations with a minimal amount of time, which has now dropped down to basically a few minutes a week. The economic benefit is mainly time. So my time is worth a fair bit. And if I contracted out patch management and vulnerability management to an IT company, I'm typically be paying $150 an hour. And if patches and updates are coming out every 2 to 4 weeks, and somebody's in your office every 2 to 4 weeks, that would be very expensive. So in practical terms, if you don't find another way to do this, it becomes almost unaffordable. It's a well-designed program. It's easy to use. Microsoft Word is hard to use, but this is probably easier in some ways than Microsoft Word. A non-technical person, someone who's familiar with PCs but not an IT professional, can install it, they can run it. It does most of the work in the background. You install the console on one PC, agents, small programs are installed on the other computers. The agents report back to the console as to the status of each workstation. You can review the status from the console, and then you can implement fixes from the console, and the agents will implement the fixes, and they will do it at a time that you designate. So you can say, oh, I would like Java updated on the 6 workstations that are currently not up to date. Schedule that for 1 a.m. and the next day those will all be updated. When you check your console in the morning, they're all fine again. We have very, very highly confidential data. Patient medical records are, I think, about as confidential as people can imagine, just as important as banking records. It is our responsibility as physicians to protect that data. Employees basically don't see any of the maintenance being done. Maintenance is always being done after hours. It's being done on weekends occasionally, but for the most part it's being done just after hours, so the security updating is invisible. There were hundreds of vulnerabilities in our network before I implemented LanGuard, and now there are 0 known vulnerabilities, at least as good as LanGuard is.